Have changed since we came on air as well, and even if you're outside the warning area, there will be some disruption, and even once the snow has stopped there could be some impact. So let's take a look at what's happening. I've got a couple of clips for you here. So that is quite a lot. The low is now on the north side of the jet, the cold side, so any rain is falling as snow, which is going to lead to quite a lot of wintry hazards and warnings, which leads us very neatly into our next clip as well. So it's actually just been extended into the Cheshire Gap. We've got Cheshire, Greater Manchester, the South Pennines, the High Peak will be badly affected, 30 centimetres of snow there, and there will be lots of wintry hazards, icy nights both tonight and tomorrow night. I don't think there'll be any changes to the warnings, but we're going to keep an eye on it overnight and keep an eye on the Met Office website too.
Yeah,
So, as you're aware, Storm Goretti is already on its way in, bringing with it a host of weather warnings. We don't see the worst of it. However, the south of the region and the South Pennines will bear the brunt. For our part of the world, there is a snow warning in force here. Also, icy stretches expected and rain, sleet and snow on Friday. So let's take a closer look. Now, over the last few hours, Goretti has been pushing northwards, crossing the core of the jet stream, and as it does so, undergoing a process of rapid explosive cyclogenesis, which means it's just been deepening and strengthening very rapidly, and so it's become really intense. It's on the cold side of the jet now, so we are seeing some snow, particularly over higher ground, but even to lower levels there could be 5 to 10 centimetres of snow falling for the south of the region, for parts of Cheshire, Chester, the South Pennines, also Cumbria and Lancashire, where there are some hills and higher ground here. You may see some snowfall too, and parts of Greater Manchester will be affected as well. Fairly light-ish winds into tomorrow. We're still seeing a wintry mix of rain showers, sleet and snow, icy stretches, especially further north first thing, and as the day wears on we lose the yellow snow warning at around noon. Into the afternoon, however, there will still potentially be some impacts on the roads and some disruption because of this severe weather. It's going to be a cold feeling day as well, a little bit breezy through the Irish Sea, but the Isle of Man, I think you miss the worst of that, although you will see some showers coming and going. And then overnight Friday into Saturday, it's going to be a very cold night. Of course, lots of moisture on surfaces, so potentially lots of icy stretches around, but a calmer, brighter day on Saturday. That's it. Bye-bye. Hello there, Storm Goretti is on its way in. I think you already know that, and it comes with a whole load of weather warnings. Now, we don't bear the brunt of it, however, it is going to be impactful enough, thank you very much. We have a wider snow warning which runs through till noon on Friday, a yellow warning for snow, 5 to 10 centimetres of snow falling widely. However, there's a more focused, targeted amber warning embedded in that for up to 30 centimetres of snow over the hills, so the Derbyshire Peak District particularly prone. And tomorrow, some strong gusts of wind as the system moves away. It just drags its heels over the east coast, so maybe 40, 50 mile an hour gusts, possibly up to 60 mile an hour gusts in one or two spots at the coast. But let's take a closer look at how it's all developing. So a red warning, the most serious warning, has been issued for the southwest this afternoon. This is for gusts of wind in excess of 100 miles an hour. I think this could be record breaking down here. And as the low pressure system crossed the core of the jet stream pushing northwards, it rapidly deepened, and that process is called explosive cyclogenesis. It will have dropped about 20 millibars in the last 6 hours, so it deepens rapidly, causes all this snow here, and then as it moves across and pulls away to the east into tomorrow, it does tend to slow down a little bit, but still quite a lot of wintry action around into tomorrow itself, as I say, with those strong winds as it pulls away. So over the next few hours, you can see that we do have this snow for the south and the west of the region in particular, some icy stretches up to the north expected, and this warning in force through to tomorrow morning. It's going to be a cold night, the wind strengthening overnight, like I say, and then tomorrow it does start to move away, but still some rain, sleet and snow showers around. Bye-bye. Hello there. Well, Storm Goretti's on its way in. I think you already know that. And it brings with it a whole host of warnings. We don't bear the brunt of it. The southwest does. A red warning for the strongest, the most serious warning for strong winds has been issued there for the Isles of Scilly in the southwest. Gusts in excess of 100 miles an hour potentially. For us, well, we have all of our own issues. I think it'll be impactful enough, thank you very much, with a wider snow warning in force until noon tomorrow and an embedded, more targeted amber warning for snow. So widely, 5 to 10 centimetres of snow falling during that period. However, potentially up to 30 centimetres over the tops of hills, and some strong gusts of wind as the system moves away from the east coast tomorrow afternoon. So there's that red warning in force, the most serious one. You can see that the low pressure system that we're calling Goretti is actually pushing northwards. As it crosses the core of the jet stream, it intensifies, it deepens very rapidly, a process called explosive cyclogenesis. So really intense. It's dropped about 20 millibars in the last 6 hours. So we're getting that snow. It's a very intense system, and then as it pulls away, we'll get all this rain, which will linger over parts of Lincolnshire with a warning there. So then as we move into the next few hours, that amber snow warning kicks in. The yellow one's already in force. And as I say, widespread snowfall and some rain, some sleet. It's really very unpleasant. The winds increasing as we head into tomorrow. And then this warning for rain in force right the way through to Friday evening. And also these strong gusts of wind. That's what the numbers indicate in the black circles. But we could get an isolated 50 or 60 mile an hour gust. Things calm down a bit for Saturday, but still some flurries around and some ice overnight into Saturday.